Alright, I'm making this stupid video essay for the fourth fucking time on Zoomers. Please stick around. I really want to hear opinions and I need attention. So in essence, Generation Z is commonly defined as people born between 1996 and 2012. So for reference, I'm just going to group Gen Z as the people born between or around those years. Now let's get into it. First of all, I get it. We as a whole, or at least the competent ones, want the world to be a better place. That's good. We have to fight injustice so that future generations and maybe even us can live in a future world that's safe for everyone. I agree completely. People living way back before, heck, even only a couple decades ago, weren't as educated on topics. Why? Well, a couple decades ago, they were, stupid. Anyways, how does this tie into Gen Z? Well, the performative activism, the aesthetic. Many of us want to be rich, famous, and everything in between. What's the easiest way to get followers, likes, and clout? Pretending like you're a good person and then being a shitty person in exchange for drama to stay relevant. Is this a good strategy? Well, if you're asking me in terms of short term, yeah, do whatever you want to ruin your future career. However, don't come running back to mommy saying, "Oh, my future employers Googled my name and saw I was partying during a pandemic, playing with kids in a not so appropriate way, doing and or saying offensive things, and being a nuisance in general." I mean, one of these days you gotta stop and think, is my 80-year-old self going to be disappointed in me? And don't even start with the "if I'll be alive" harder bullshit. Let's not forget how self-deprecating humor helps no one in the long run. Next, yep, you already know I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the word. Cancel culture. Yep, cancel culture. The topic everyone and their mother knows. You don't know what the internet is? Yeah, you know it. You're a little infant? Yeah. Hashtag blank is over party. Hashtag blank is over party. Now, I'm not gonna say the usual blah blah cancel bad blah blah unless needed blah 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 bullshit. What I will say is that cancel culture is sort of a reflection of Generation Z. We bandwagon so hard. I mean, come on. A TikTok with 500,000 likes and 2.2 million views will say something like, "Sponges are a reflection of society and here's why." It gives you like 2 reasons and boom, at least 500,000 people will now take this information and then bring it up next time someone talks about sponges. Then a person not knowing of this information will ask them, well, where did you get this info? Source? And the person won't even know. Moral of the story, do research. I'm not kidding. Don't take everything you see on the internet like a grain of salt and bring it up without knowing the details. Heck, I'm even making this video to start up a conversation. Form your own opinion and don't just listen to what I say. It's not going to be good in the long run. It'll just cause a chain reaction. Next, our obsession with the aesthetic. We have become so self-aware in a matter of years, months even. Everyone wants to be different, have a certain prefix hyphen core, like kidcore, clowncore, to describe our way of life. How many memes in the early 2000s died within a couple of days, or just a few weeks? Do you see how rampant the need for something new is? A new joke comes up and we burn it right to the ground, so much so that there won't be a graveyard anymore. Really, I'm not kidding. One more thing, jokes are subjective, I know, but you can't deny that the amount of people on the internet these days sort of messes up with meme culture and ruins jokes for many. In short, Generation Z, we suck. Not because of who we are, but because everyone sucks. Millennials, Generation X, baby boomers, etc. The people before had their own flaws, and boy were they apparent. But even future generations like Alpha will suck in their own way. Are we misunderstood? Are we misunderstood, fellow Zoomers? I mean, we're the first collective group of people to grow up so technologically dependent. We don't even know the long-term effects. And guess what? The majority of us are still teenagers, let alone in our 20s. I mean, I'm writing this mini essay as a high schooler, and I'm not even that smart. The brain fully develops in our mid-20s, so it's so obvious that we're still not competent yet. Does this excuse our actions, though? Of course not. There always will be consequences to our wrongdoings. But please, we're still pretty much growing and developing, and the best we could do is call out each other's mistakes and accept it. Nicely, of course. So yeah, thanks for watching. I worked real hard on this, so subscribe. Only if you want, of course. See ya, have a good day.